I'm back, bitches. Ha 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 ha. Suck on my dick. Suck on my dick. Suck on my dick. Suck on my dick. Okay, so I gotta find my stream first before I can edit it. Yeah, the good thing is that it auto saves. I never knew it auto saves. It's fucking dope. I'm happy to learn that. Cause it doesn't tell you that it fucking auto saves. Yeah, if I was a woman, I'd definitely go lesbian for Dakota. I got Dakota. I'm gonna have Dakota on the thumbnail. My lover. Yeah, I'd definitely go lesbian for her. No question about it. No fucking question about it at all. Hell fucking yeah. Yeah, I was amazed. I was like, oh shit, it auto saves after all. Like I said, you can't see a prompt that it's auto saving. So I assume that the one that came after this has an auto save feature too. But before I quit the game myself, I'm still gonna choose a save and exit. Yeah, it needs autosave. You got game crashes and shit like that. That helps, man. You have to fucking retrace your steps and remember what decisions you said in case you didn't save and God knows how long. Fucking ridiculous. Because I was going to speed through the dialogue and do the same choices I already made. Yeah, I'll go lesbian. I'll be a lesbian for you, Dakota. Oh yeah. I used to have the dialogue super fast, but the way the dialogue goes, the crawl goes, is I had to put it on normal speed. What the fuck? They chillin'. They chillin' like villains. Look at that tattoo on Dakota's arm. She says,
I always told you you'd make it big.
get real. These assholes are just using me as a pawn in a game. It's some stupid ass game.
As opposed to just keeping you off the chessboard. Don't be a glass half empty buzzkill.
Works to make me a scapegoat or something.
That would be exciting. I could write a book about living with a 21st century Lee Harvey Oswald.
Come on, don't even joke like that. I haven't killed anyone.
Julia, honey, neither did Oswald.
Yeah, right. I keep forgetting.
Stop wiggling or I'll mess your face up.
Sorry.
Now, I'm almost done.
She's always obedient when she's busy working on Julia's makeup. It's hard to, it's just so hard to take care of yourself, your appearance, especially your face, when you can't even see yourself in the mirror. Not that she's ever been particularly good at it, but wait a minute, I thought they can't see the reflections in the mirror, the fucking mirror. Hold on a fucking second. Wait a fucking minute. In the third game, I could see my fucking reflection. You mean to tell me the vampires in fucking Boston can see that reflection, but the ones in New York can't? That's what I thought sucked about being a fucking vampire. Who came up with, what's the meaning that they can't see their reflections? What is the meaning of that? That fucking sucks. It's bad enough you can't see no daylight anymore. You can't go out in the sun and just soak that shit up. That's bad enough. Man, it's just thinking. It's like that's a retcon like a motherfucker. I don't know if there's something they overlooked in the third game or what that was overlooked, or oversight, if you will. I don't know. But apparently, you don't supposed to see the reflection. Yep, and they say Fallout, that Fallout fucking live action is canon to the 4 Fallout games. One person even put a fucking YouTube video talking about it's canon. I said, nope. I've seen a video before this one, and they say quite the opposite. So somebody's full of shit. And I believe I know who it is. Let's continue. Dakota doesn't seem to mind. Julia's her goth dress up doll. Her presence in Julia's unlife is one of the few good things that her sire provided for her before fucking off to Chicago. Damn, she came to my neck of the woods? What the fuck? She's probably trying to fucking make me her fucking child. Nah, bitch. Nah, get the fuck away from me. At least I know it's a woman, though. You think the sire would stick around with the newly turned recruit? You know what I'm saying? No, they always fucking run off and shit. Enjoy your powers. Bye. Fuck out of here, bitch. I want to kill the motherfucker just because they left me. Normally, Julia would be told to find herself a ghoul, but many of their clan, herself included, finds the idea of ghouls distasteful. Yeah, they're elegant. She said they're cat people, not dog people. They don't want mindlessly faithful servants. They want companions who rely on them, despite having, in theory anyway, the free will not to. The kind of relationship she have with Dakota would normally be a breath of the masquerade's rules, of a breach of the masquerade's rules. But the rules are different for Kindred, who are Camarilla adjacent. Even losers like her. Simplifying here, but her sire made it clear that her child would not own slaves, and that was the end of the discussion. To be honest, Julia thinks the court mostly agreed to that request because they wanted one more thing to blackmail her with, just in case. Yeah, Julia just might bite you all in the ass. She just might. Yeah, she just might bite you in the fucking ass, man. Real hard, like, ah, 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 ah. Let me stop. They're cats, they're not dogs. That's an insult. Sorry, Julia. Didn't mean to do that, guy. Don't bite me. My blood is poison. I got fucking sickle cell trait. You may not want my motherfucking blood. You don't want this. You don't want this fucking condition. Even though only black people get it, it might be an exception. You suck my fucking blood. Shit. Good thing I only got the fucking trait. Goddammit. Fuck me, man.
What would you do in my place? If I had to investigate your elite's wrongdoings? Yeah. Well, I'd probably look for those rich fucks' pedophile rings. Look for the assholes who mention pizza suspiciously. Often see who has powerful friends in Manhattan jails, stuff like that shit. Oh, come on! Nah, I'm fucking serious. Search for the deep rot, and a lot of smaller crimes will get solved in the process.
What is it with you and conspiracy theories?
What do you mean? You just told me your bosses are having eyes wide shut parties, and suddenly you don't believe in rich people's pedophile rings?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. My point is, as you act as if all the conspiracy theories are real, like you can't possibly believe all that shit. Half of it doesn't even make fucking sense.
Well, you want an interesting answer or a real answer?
The real answer should be more than interesting.
She removes her brush from Julia's face to gather her thoughts.
Everyone's lost nowadays. Just look at the world. It's drowning in facts that fail to cohere into to a single convincing narrative or a story that resonates. The corporate media want you to believe in empirical thinking, but it always fails to deliver moral or metaphysical truths. And the people desperately lack those. So what do? They turn to conspiracists. And suddenly they're able to navigate the world. And why is that? Because conspiracy theories give them emotional truths that serve as a compass. Is Bill Gates trying to insert satanic microchips into my body? Probably not. I hope not.
Go on.
Now, is he a terrible person? No idea. But there is an ample evidence that might be the case. It's in his ruthless business strategies, the company he used to keep, the philosophies he follows.
Dakota's pretty wise, isn't she?
People look at him and they feel he's fishy. So when the media present him as a genius or a savior, and I post that he wants to put the mark of the beast in my body, they chose to believe me. Because it makes moral, emotional, and metaphysical sense to them. And ultimately, that's what matters most. The end.
I don't buy it. Like, at all. But since you're saying it, I will just say it's cute.
Good enough for me.
You came up with this shit yourself?
Oh no, I read it on Facebook.
Oh, that figures. But just to make sure, vaccines are okay?
Well, as far as I know, they don't cause autism.
Good to hear.
Anywho, I'm done.
You're the best.
Yeah, they always tell me that. Consider how many times I've done makeup on a dead body. I probably have enough job experience to be a mortician by now.
Now that sounds like an exciting career, but in reality, it is probably the most boring thing under the sun.
Yeah, like my corpse's talkative poultry and self-loathing. They're so pouty.
Shut up! This carcass will be leaving now. It's got a job to do.
Go get him, Tiger.
First thing Julia needs to do, meet up with Kader tonight and report to him. She hopes he knows how to guide her out of this shit. He should have time for her in an hour or two. In the meantime, she supposes it's time to find some, what's the most dehumanizing word she could use here? Nourishment. Yeah, she should be fucking hungry by now. What the fuck? Kader told her she need to quench her hunger less often if she didn't smoke. It kills you, he said, but to start killing yourself, your organism must pretend it's alive, and that uses up precious vitae. Okay. But she loves cigarettes. The way they smell, the way they burn, the hot ash falling from the top, the sound of the lighter, the way they kill you, of course. And she guesses she needs some tactile connection to who she was back when she was alive. Uh-huh, yeah. It's okay, New York City. Guide her, she says, guide her steps. Show her which one of your children she should drink up tonight. Now he looks thick. Should feed on this guy. Bunny as a reporter. The note left at her dead drop point reads Bunny as a reporter. Shit, could it be? It's a long time to see. What does? What? The hell am I reading? Let's go for him. Honestly, sweeping through Evergreen Cemetery in search of Nigel Woods was the last thing she expected to be doing tonight. And yet, here she is. The past refuses to let her out of its grip. Hell, a black limo almost ran her over on her way here. She just can't get a break, can she? It takes her less than a minute to find Nigel. He's standing next to the gravestone of John Bunny, one of the most famous actors of the 1910s. Why there exactly? Well, the man is paranoid, which is why we were forced to come up with such an unpredictable method of choosing rendezvous points. It had to be ambiguous enough to seem incidental to a casual onlooker, but reasonably uncomplicated, so that this dumbass couldn't let it up. So they decided on silent film actors. Whenever he wanted to meet, he left Julia a note with an obscure movie title. Then Julia only had to look up who starred in it and make her way to their final resting place. So yeah, maybe it feels somewhat goofy and unnecessarily, but it's also been fun, and ridiculing Woods for his paranoia would be a classic case of the pot calling the kettle black. There he is, idling away his time on his smartphone, rapidly swiping left with noticeably increasing frustration. Too many girls who actually know what they want from life in a row. Nigel? Don't worry. Julia's definitely not that type. When he sees her, he reaches as if he's just seen a ghost, a regular comedian. The man, let me see. The man halts a few feet away from Julia and crosses his arms, giving her a dirty look. What the hell are you up to these days, Sowinski? Too busy for your old pal? You never write, you never call. He puts on his completely unconvincing frown, but quickly loses it, bursting into sincere laughter. Shit, Jules. Not gonna lie, it's good to see you. Looking good, girl. I mean, you're still all doom and gloom, even paler than usual. But I always had a soft spot for your bony ass. Come here, give your uncle a hug. I'm gonna give him the look. Julia's worked with Nigel long enough for them to settle on some basic nonverbal signals for improved communication, by which she means signaling him to get his shit together. She's surprised. Hold on. Julia's surprised to find that it's still an instinctual thing, as in her mortal body adapted to it so well. In the past, it reacts the same way even now that it's dead. All right, I get it. And to think we used to.
Cut to the fucking chase. Woods, this isn't a social invitation, and I have only so much patience for your innuendos. What do you want?
Still quick to get right to the point, huh? Very well. How can I put this? I've been trying to put together a piece on some particularly unseemly business in the deep web. One of my plugs pointed me to the direction of Double Spiral, saying that it was a Double Spiral. Is Julia even surprised that name keeps coming up again and again and again? It still kind of hurts Julia. Of course, she made sure it would. She still keeps tabs on Montgomery from time to time, constantly reliving those 16 months. She slaved away for nothing. It might have been just another part of Karen's hazing ritual, but she has a feeling that even if that wasn't the case, Brian would still be told to kill the story. So Nigel's just running his mouth. She's just spacing out and shit. Some dirt on this internet wheeze goes by the name of Hope. She supposedly has had some close dealings with the Montgomery clan. Ever heard of her?
Not an expert on the concept. I can't say I'm familiar with the person in question either.
Julia's lying, of course. Feigning apathy. The name strikes a chord, being one of the four jotted down on Callahan's list. Coincidence? Kader insisted that she shouldn't believe in these. See, Nigel continues. As far as I could tell, she's mostly involved in some kinky porno shit involving scopophilia. Yeah, what's that word? That's the word. Yeah, scopophilia. Yeah, scopophilia. Body maiming, lots of blood. Shit's borderline occult. My cover's blown though. I think someone's after me. Still, I've got a few useful leads, which I hopefully exchange for some Benjamins before I go AWOL. Interested? Knowing him, those few leads are completely worthless, but with his luck, he really might have us stayed into dangerous waters. Straight into dangerous waters. What's useless to him might prove useful to her. Julia's thinking if she plays along, he won't even know she's no longer in his line of work.
Did you expect me to buy your intel sight unseen? No dice, Nigel. Break it down to me. I won't screw you over. You know me better than that.
He sighs audibly, sizing Julia up and down. After a brief moment, he raises his voice again. All right. What do you want me to know? What do you want to know? Everything.
I want to know everything. Whether your porn addicted ass considers to be of value.
Nigel closes his eyes, pondering where to begin. Now, this might sound complicated, so I can send you some helpful YouTube videos later, but here we go. For the next few minutes, Nigel explains his findings while desperately trying and mostly failing to make them sound like something more than dumb urban legends. Among the many threads, he mentions blood trafficking, secret turf wars, a coven of Masonic lodge types, the biblical flood, and businessmen consorting with the devil in search of immortality. Wow. Fucking wow. Like sham wow. Let me fucking auto save it. Manually save it right quick. All right, let's get back to it. Okay. Yo, devil, can I get immortality, please? Let me see. To common ears, all of this would probably sound like some both a conspiracy theory, but from what Julia could gather, he's flying dangerously close to the sun. So at that moment, he doesn't know jack shit and has no proof of anything, meaning he doesn't pose any real danger to the masquerade. I thought she was gonna feed on this guy. But his conviction and following every possible lead was what made Julia work with him in the first place. God damn it. She's not sure if she can just let him go. Uh-oh. She says she's watched his friend John Bunny here portraying a reporter in one of his silent pictures. She says in the film he disguised himself as a woman, infiltrated a secret suffrage meeting. Of course, he fucked it all up and got chased up a tree by an angry axe-wielding liberationist. Oh my god. These words, man, I can't read now. I don't know how to speak real good. She said that journalism makes more sense than the bullshit he's talking right now. Oh, okay. So he has a sixth sense that there's more to the story that he knows. Okay. Julia thinks it's horse shit, and she'll leave it at that. It's not bullshit, it's horse shit. Now she's asking about this Hope girl. Nigel says she's an enigma, a total fucking mystery. She exists and enjoys streaming for an exclusive audience. Sounds like an OnlyFans. So this Hope is supposedly into cryptocurrencies, the Bitcoins. You say he can never make any sense of it. So it's a scramble, but he promises Julia that somewhere within uses a juicy story for someone like you to pursue. Hell, he has a hunch that if him and Julia join forces, they might really hit it big this time. He says thoughts. Julia sees him as a poor idiot. So the instance of his sounds like a cheap pulp novel. No one in their right mind is going to pay a dime for it. It'll ruin his credibility if he still has any. So if he pursues this bullshit, it will completely neuter his ability to harm the masquerade. Says, but if the ivory tower gets wind of his activities, Kadir is going to get involved. He's going to ask questions, and the answers will get both her and Nigel in trouble. Nigel says she's awfully quiet. Speak up. You're creeping me out. Yeah, she's thinking. I'm gonna advise him to escape. I'm not gonna rewrite his memories. She says, what is there to say? I'll be honest. I always was with you. You're fucked. So he's squinting, waiting for Julia to elaborate. Julia does just that. Secret societies, really? What the fuck happened to you, you creepy, delusional drunk? Once upon a time, it was me who relied on your common sense, not the other way around. Said Jules. So your attempts at selling this shit only hurts your integrity. The real problem is Montgomery doesn't take kindly to people sniffing around her company. You don't know how dangerous she can be. It just says, I mean, you sniffed around Montgomery and you seem fine to me. Ha ha! She said, I did. And she said she had her life systematically destroyed. She had a total psycho stalking her. And she got blackmailed in New York City. Tell me, when was the last time you read something from me? The gears in his head begin to turn. Said, shit, I'm sorry. I had a hunch something was off, but Brian couldn't help you. No, Brian couldn't help you? She says, Brian? Brian was the person they told to stab me in the back. To his credit, he tried his best to look sad while doing it. Thought, is there anything he could do to help? That's only gonna piss her off even more. She says, worry about yourself. Trust me, when Double Spiral has you in their sights, that's your cue to take off the tinfoil hat and disappear. She says, she's not fucking around. You need to vamoose and do it quickly. To her surprise, he didn't talk back. It seems he already reconciled himself to the idea of skipping town. It was just waiting for the right trigger. He said, shit, you're probably right, Jules. She said, get the moving, don't stall, pack light, cut ties, and just go. Damn, that's too bad he doesn't have no fucking like nice television set, a studio set, a stereo set, some nice shit in his apartment or house. He has to leave all this shit behind. You said it's a shame we only just reunited. Said there it is. She wondered when it would pop up. That lascivious look. Ugh. She's surprised it took this long. He said, give your uncle a goodbye kiss. Should I feed on him? Now, if I do feed on him, would I kill him? I'm just gonna flip him off. I'm not gonna feed on him. He's pathetic. He's fucking pitiful. She says, she raises both of her hands, flip him off with one, and point him toward the exit with the other. Nigel chuckles once more, casting a sorrowful smile at her before walking away. Julia thinks this hopeless pervert is really going to miss her. She said she examined her heart and realized the feeling isn't mutual. The feeling isn't mutual. They're worlds apart in more ways than one. Let me see. Diva's Delight. She said she needs to feed. Might as well give that rumor a shot. So she's not in a clubbing mood, but she needs to feed. Yeah, she has to feed. Let's see, get ready to get. She's thirsting for that blood. She says no blood, no matter how exquisite, is worth suffering through this noise. Let me say. Something terrible must have happened to the previous DJ. It had to be sudden and unexpected for them to hire this amateur under the wire. He's a bad DJ, I bet, huh? Let me see. Music don't sound fucking bad though. Look at them dancing in the background and shit. Yeah, it's definitely a low budget visual novel. Definitely not. See. So she's like searching through the crowd and shit like that. Trying to find the perfect vessel, as they call them. So she knows the hunger, though, which is why she's here. Oh, she bumps into a purple-haired girl. Head down, tears flowing down her cheeks, hands trembling. She says, oof. She said, I'm so sorry. Bereft girl. And she bolts before she could say a word. The trace of cheap booze in every potential vessel is faint, but ever present. So she could barely remember how alcohol tastes. I still remember, I don't drink alcohol that much. I remember how it tastes. Maybe she should remind herself, nah, that's dumb. The bar is pretty much free of people at the moment. It looks crowded from what I fucking see. What the fuck you talking about? Are we looking at the same vision? So you see some goofy fucking names and the drinks menu. Can she drink wine? I'm gonna order a Vampiro. I don't think she can drink wine though. After a short while, the crackling of the ice cubes announces the arrival of the sparkling blend. The tall glass garnished with an orange slice and chili pepper contains enough fruit and juice to successively mask the smell of tequila. Mazel tov. I guess that means bottoms up. She chugs it down in one go. It tastes like an awful mix of all kinds of Nesbitt soda, topped off with a hint of fermented cactus pulp. What? Something tells her she's gonna regret it. The music stops. Just as she steps away from the bar. Oh, they're switching DJs. The vibe immediately improves. Okay, another DJ is playing something. Okay. She runs into this dude. There's no lust in his gaze, and yet he seems like a predator closing in on his prey. He looks like a fucking creep. What the fuck? He said, how come you're still alone, sweetheart? There's something irksome in the way he carries himself. As he approaches her, she begins to feel fatigued, like there was a sudden drop in atmospheric pressure. I'm gonna just ignore him. She turns her back to him, hoping he'll get the message. He doesn't know shit. When she looks back, when she looks behind her, he's still there. He says, "There's something wrong? Here, let me." So, hands off, asshole. I'm gonna twist his wrist. I'm getting frustrated because I need to feed. So she grabs his wrist in a tight grip and starts twisting until she feels a snap of a dislocated joint. Ooh! He screams in pain, but fortunately, the music drowns it out. Damn! As soon as she lets go of his hand, he runs for the exit. He stares down before leaving and can't help but sense something. She can't help but sense something worse than fear in his eyes. Makes her feel uncomfortable. Now she's feeling nauseous. Oh, I hate that feeling. God, I fucking hate it. Yep, she threw up. She threw up for a minute straight. Yeah, she can no longer drink liquor. She can't eat anymore either. If she gets a hold of us as soon as her stomach empties. She's trying to bail and not look back. So right before she reaches the exit, she runs into that purple-haired girl again. Okay. She says, "Wait, please." See, I saw what you did to that man. You, are you one of them? Uh-oh. Oh, I think I know what you mean by them. So who's them? Julia bares her teeth and taps the side of her neck. So, oh, I get it. So you're the Diva's Delight. She blushes like she just caught her stealing cookies. What? She thought it would attract some of Julia's kind. We see, just she always was been told that she tastes good, which she like to try. So she offering me to feed off her. Isn't she making it easy for me? She looks like a junkie looking at Julia. Okay. Let me see. So you know too much. There's no way you don't have a patron of some sort. Her eyes tear up again. Cause she does, but maybe she doesn't. She doesn't know anymore. The barefoot girl, she just doesn't know. She says he shows up whenever he wants, then disappears for weeks. She says, I don't even know his name. We were supposed to meet here tonight, but that's why she was crying, because dude didn't show up. Said, makes you wonder who thought it was a good idea to breach the masquerade for her. Before him, she says she used to have a caregiver. She was one of the divas too, but she was exceptional, noble. She thinks she cared about her in a way, so she always complimented the way she tastes. How many times was she bit? How many times she was fed on? Hey, Whacker. What's up, Googs? Man, did you see that fucking that clip I left earlier with Goku? Dude was fucking mad as fuck, bro. I felt that. Like I said, I ain't seen him that fucking mad since Krillin died, man. On Namek. So you gonna fucking kill Chi-Chi and my son, bitch? What the fuck? Goku was pissed. He was fucking pissed off, man. I made a comment. I said, I'm surprised he didn't fucking like transform into like a Super Saiyan beyond the God form. What the fuck, man? Shit. It looked like he was gonna fucking come out with a new transformation. That would have been cool if he did. That was an opportunity missed right there. He should have like transformed into a more powerful version or something like that. You watching Super with Jay? I thought he was gonna watch Dragon Ball with Mondo. What happened with that? I thought he was gonna watch Dragon Ball first. I don't know what y'all want to do, but y'all just say you want to do this, that, this, that. You don't commit to it, and you do something else instead. Oh my, y'all all over the place, man. Well, I like to try to feed on. I might as well since she's fucking asking me shit. I let the other guy fucking go. What the fuck? She clings to her like she's Jesus Christ. And Kurt Cobain at the same time. Says please, she won't be disappointed. Oh shit. So my blood tastes like fucking fine wine, she says, I bet. Yeah, Julia's starving. She's starving at this point. Yeah, I'll feed on her fucking since she wanna offer me and shit. Gonna assume the position. The hunger gets the better of me, but somehow I don't mind. This is what she wants, isn't it? Exactly. So she looking around, nobody seems to be paying attention. You see, she gently grabs the back. Julia grabs the back of the girl's head and put her lips closer to her neck. She visibly trembles with excitement. Ooh, yes, time to feed. As she bites down, her body softens. Then she drinks, savoring each sip. So she does taste incredible, like an unfulfilled promise. Sweet, sweet innocence. Don't drain her dry now, what the fuck? As soon as she's done, she loses her footing. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's weak now. She also sits down on the floor. She smiles at Julia, joy glinting in her eyes. The barefoot girl says she really needed that. She says her name is. Julia says, don't talk, just rest for a while. She leaves her alone in this state of bliss. She doesn't seem to mind. And she's proud to be a vessel. What the fuck is Julia in New York? What? Wait, hold on. I got it. Hold on for a second. What you mean, the title? That's what I wrote. The game is not called that. I think that's what you talk about, the title, I think. He's been waiting for the end of GT with me. I told him I wasn't watching GT anymore. I told him that already. I didn't want to watch the rest of it on Discord. I didn't want to do it because I had issues, because I've been having problems with Discord. That's what I told. That's why I figured that's why he was watching Super with you, because what I told him about that I didn't want to watch GT. I didn't want to continue watching GT. I still remember how far I got to with Super 17. I wish they had fucking episodes on YouTube. What the fuck, man? I gotta watch it myself. I mean, you got motherfuckers uploading full movies on YouTube. What the fuck? Cause I thought it was a copyright issue or something, like they get in trouble or the video get taken down if it's like a full episode. But there's dudes that record fights. They record clips of fights and they post them. I guess if you record a full episode, that's a no-no. But you can record clips and fights and shit. Oh well. I mean, this one dude recently recorded the full fight between Goku and Majin Vegeta. I watched the whole thing, of course, but he recorded the whole thing and posted on YouTube. I mean, I can't believe that you can't find those. They're only like fucking 30 minutes long. 24 minutes or some shit like that. Yeah, that's what I told Jay. I said, no, man, I don't want to watch GT no more with Discord. Gotta watch some of these motherfuckers. Y'all crazy, man. I don't know, man. I think it was my phone service, man. That's what I'm thinking, because now since I went back to my old provider, Discord has been notifying me of everything I got. All the DMs I've been notified all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? It's been going great, like Discord working like it should. I think it was my fucking crappy ass provider that I was with. I can't even pinpoint it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I missed Jay's call that last time. That's when I snapped. When I missed his call again. When he tried to call me back. And he also messaged me like, what happened? Why did I leave the stream and shit like that? And I didn't get it until I was about to go to bed. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean by that. I love watching people watch stuff for the first time that I already seen. I love that shit. That's why I miss about my second mom that's no longer with us. I used to love when she used to come over and watch movies that I just love to watch her watch it for the first time. I just manually saved. That's all I did. It has autosave on it, but I didn't even know the game autosaved until I was bumped off earlier, and then I went back and I found out I didn't have to retrace. So I was like, this motherfucker has autosave after all. I'm thinking about giving it another go, man, because I think it was my fucking cell phone provider. I mean, it's fucking terrible, man. I'm so glad I'm gone. It's like shit. But y'all watching Super, and I thought y'all was gonna watch. Cause I was surprised that you and Jay are not watching Dragon Ball. Cause that's what y'all's been. That's what Jay was talking about seeing over Super. You must have got him to watch Super. It must have been your idea. Yeah, she got her fill now. She's satisfied. She got that blood. Oh, okay. So it's wait a minute. So it's you actually showing it, or is it Jay showing it? And y'all watching together. Who was like the host? That's what I meant to say. I think it's you. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm only interested in the Zamatsu arc, man. That's it. I don't want to see anything else with Super. I just don't. I mean, I don't care about anything else. He was talking about, oh, why did he revive Frieza when he like fucking genocided the whole planet? I don't think Goku really gave a fuck about Planet Vegeta because he wasn't even from Planet Vegeta. He didn't really give a shit. I wouldn't give a fuck because I got no attachments there. So yeah, they're my ancestors where they used to stay at. Okay, cool. That's about it. That's fucked up what happened. The whole planet got blown up, but I would have no feelings toward it like. But yes, oh, he revived Frieza. They needed Frieza's help. That's why they revived him. You think they fucking liked it? No, they did fucking like it. But they needed all the help they can get because their lives are on the line. So they had to win that tournament or some shit they were saying. That's all that makes sense. It was a means to an end to revive him so he can help them. They didn't just do it like, oh, they just revive him for the fuck of it, you know. He's kind of an asshole in Super. I thought he was more. I thought he was just too silly to the point where he's unwatchable in Super. Drink 4 times. I'm cooked. Drink 5 times. Goddamn, look at them fucking lights, man. Looks like my fucking neighborhood. What the fuck? Shit. Wacker's coming on to me. What you talking about? You better talk to him. He's the one that's coming on to me, man. Shit. I'm innocent. Wacker's my bitch. It's fucking crazy as hell. Shit, I did an over hour fucking long goddamn vlog earlier. Sometime after afternoon. Yeah, that needed to happen, man. I had to respond to this dead or alive sexualization shit. I have to respond sooner or later for it. So she's out back into the night. She's back into the night. She's walking the streets of the night. She has had her blood filled tonight. And she's walking out in the night. So she's going to see Kader, Mr. fucking Brick himself. Oh, that's it.